All right, let's do this. I'm gonna watch 2 Levi Nick's videos and call it.
Women have better intuition than men. But why do they always end up as single mothers?
Shots fired!
It just doesn't make any sense, bro.
I'm 42 years old. I'm perimenopausal. I am twice separated from the fathers of my children. I'm a latent...
Another thing I never understand with these baby mamas and these single moms is they try to use the most odd phrasing of verbiage to make their situation sound convoluted and confusing. I'm twice separated. Basically, you have 2 baby daddies. Just say it like it is.
life lesbian who doesn't have sex.
Wait, run that back. You're a lesbian?
I'm 42 years old. I'm perimenopausal. I am twice separated from the fathers of my children. I'm a late in life lesbian who doesn't have sex or a sex drive.
Yeah, because you gave that all up. You had a sex drive with 2 kids. You had one at one time. Maybe you ran out of gas in your sex gas tank.
I have started talking to myself constantly.
Cuckoo.
I live my life completely alone. I have no friends. Probably by choice. Like 80% choice.
You're a liar!
I'm in a job that I chose pragmatically because I needed a job. But I'm
She looked like a CNA. She looked like she wipes butts.
creative person. I'm a whimsical person, and so my soul feels...
You being creative and whimsical, go gallop in the forest at a Renaissance festival if you're so whimsical. This is the reason why you're a frickin' single mom of 2 kids.
Gotcha, bitch!
It's like it's just aching all the time. And I'm noticing that I feel less and less connected to this physical world. It reminds me of the Ayurvedic idea of doshas, and it's said that as you get older you lean more towards
Stupidity?
Stupid!
Vata energy of air.
Vata energy of air. Good Lord. This is where you're at. You got a mental health problem, honey. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I feel that way. I feel like all the rules that used to feel so concrete are just suggestions. And
Now there's still rules. Clearly you didn't follow them, and that's why you're in the predicament you're in right now.
from where I spent most of my time, it's like I don't exist. It's like I'm disappearing.
The narcissistic level you have to be at to think that you don't exist when you have 2 children is crazy work. You have 2 children that rely on you, and you think that you don't exist? Wow. Selfish. So selfish. Let it out, Helen. Let it out. Where's the tears? Long gaze, trying to be whimsical.
A harsh truth that comes with the opportunity of expressing ourselves on things like this app is that I'm not all the things I may tell myself I would be if I only had the opportunity, because the opportunity is right here. And I am not the funniest person in the room, the sexiest person in the room,
Facts.
the most alive person in the room.
Facts.
But I do think that
She's the human equivalent of a flat tire. I don't understand it. I don't get it. You'd probably be shocked by how much your personal information is already floating around online. Data brokers make billions of dollars.
working in a factory and understanding that that kind of work strips you of your humanity and leaves you with no energy to even think at the end of the day. And I feel that that is relatable.
You know, one thing these women need to start identifying as is just straight up wrong. Start identifying as wrong. You made bad decisions. You chose to let two dudes skleege all up in your guts. You had both their kids outside of wedlock. This is why the phrase marry before you carry is even a thing. But this is a trend. This isn't the only woman going through this. There is a huge amount of women that are just crashing out because they're single moms. Because newsflash, you're not meant to do it alone.
My coworker/friend yesterday told her I got a second part-time job.
Septum ring, nose ring. It's just all the usual suspects, brother.
And like how I'm looking for apartments now to move out. And like she just goes, "Girl, aren't you tired?" I was like, "No. I'm not tired. I'm fucking exhausted." And I do extra for my kids because I love them and I want them to go to parties and I want them to go to play dates because, like, their dad won't do that for them. So I do it and I sacrifice.
Yep. Shouldn't have been a single mom, dude. Gotta be careful. A lot at stake when you buck a man raw.
My sleep.
Yep. You have to be extremely careful.
I guess I'm on my period and I'm just emotional. And like I just want to be cuddled and
There we go.
I just want to stay home. Can't do that. Gotta get up and get ready.
Yup, you chose to have kids. One of the comments here, which I agree with, I had someone say to me once, "You think you're better because you do everything yourself or what?" This is the thing. If you have kids, you're supposed to go the extra mile for them. You're supposed to let them go to the parties. You're supposed to give them a good life. Why did you have them if you wanted them to suffer? I'm just saying, I'm a parent as well, and I don't want my daughter to live the same life I did growing up, being poor on government cheese with my dad beating my mom and doing drugs. I don't want that. I want my daughter to grow up in a loving household where she understands the value of hard work and dedication and understands love and has emotional intelligence, at least enough where she can have some emotional intelligence to realize when people are trying to work one over on her. Understand how the game works. I'm going to put my daughter on games so she knows, man, there's games that everybody plays, whether it's on the corporate level or on the dating level, and you got to be aware of these things.
I'm tired.
Another nose ring. I'm just saying, chat.
Tired. I'm tired of the mental load and the physical and
I'll give you a load. What is up with all these single moms wanting another load? Don't y'all have enough?
emotional burden that I carry every day as a single mom.
Less money on eyelashes.
The guilt, the failure, the pressure, the bills, everything that comes with it. And still trying to show up as an employee, as a friend, as a daughter. I want to be able to be poured into.
Yeah, somebody poured into you, that's right.
Gotcha, bitch.
Maybe not the poured into you that you wanted.
It is eating my soul right now, having to drop off my baby at school. It's just frustrating because it's just like a mom guilt feeling that I have to drop off my baby when it was like, when you think about the life that you were supposed to have with the mom and the dad, and you were supposed to, be at home with your baby, not drop them off at daycare with some young fucking teeny boppers who act like they don't even fucking care, like, and then she's crying for me to stay, and then like they're just like this, like, no, like come on, Sienna, like, let's go do this, and like, no, like, redirection. It's
Should have had a husband. Could have stayed home.
just like, so why the fuck am I paying you all this money?
Because you make bad decisions. You can't stay home yourself.
Today is gonna be a day, I already feel it. Because I wish I could just stay home with her, but I have to work. And it's like I feel like all these sacrificing so much while the other parent doesn't do fucking shit. And
why did you let the man that does effing S skleege in you?
wants to also
So I'm here to ask the tough questions, Chad. I'm here to ask the hard-hitting questions.
on the child.
If he wasn't worth nothing, then why did you let him nut in? You know what I mean? If he wasn't worth nutting, then why did you let him nut in? You know what I mean?
Support that you are supposed to give me and tries to like take, oh well, I did this, so I'm gonna take this out of this month. Like, dude, look at the shit that I pay for every fucking day for the past.
Oh my God, Rebecca, great job. You're being a parent. Here's one of the comments here. I wish we had a community of moms living on some land. Here, I'll scroll up a little bit so you can see it. Living on some land, and we have a daycare in the community. We pay them and we go to work if we have to, knowing just to leave them with someone that's loving and we can trust is golden. Okay. Most kids are abused by women-owned daycares. Somebody said nobody's going to want all that legal risk. Men are only allowed to build and maintain the community. That's it. No man in sight. I'm a straight guy saying this. It's crazy how this world is set up for this. It's not set up for this. It's set up for your bad decisions, and you made them.
Before having children, I seriously
Big back.
seriously urge you guys to please consider the fact that you will never know happiness again. That's all there.
Wow. Imagine this is your mama saying that, bro.
Stupid.
I'm so happy. I look at my daughter and I get filled with a sense of elation and happiness. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You're telling me that you have kids and you say you'll never feel happiness again. I feel bad for these children, bro.
To it. You won't. Every day fucking sucks. Every single day.
This is when responsibility hits a Porky Pig woman right in the face, bro. Like, this responsibility is finally hitting you, that you can't just live narcissistically and about all you, like, it's just not about all you anymore. It's not just about you. This is a big wake-up call.
Every single day, I would say.
And the thing is, I bet her kids are stuck behind some iPad. She's not even raising these kids, bro.
8 out of 10 days are bad days. If you are someone that values your house being clean or having a clean space, don't have children. If you are someone who values your sleep, don't have children. If you are someone who has issues with regulating your emotions, don't have children. If you are someone with not a lot of patience, don't have children. If you want,
basically, if you're a child, don't have children. These are all adult things that all of us have to deal with, bro.
any peace in your life, don't have children. Like, I'm so serious, guys, please. Like, not only does the world not need any more fucking children, and the economy doesn't need any more fucking children.
Golly, imagine that's your mom. I love you, mommy. Running into her big back arms.
Big back.
I love you so much, mommy. I saw that video you were talking about how you hated us and we were the worst thing that ever happened to you. I love you, mommy. That's so sad for those kids, bro.
Being a single
A mother cries out about how hard it is to be a single mom. My son cries every time I leave. I leave him with someone else.
mom is literally the hardest shit ever. Like, you cannot do anything. I literally got like one side of my weights racked at the gym because I tried to work out, and they're calling me over the intercom to come get him literally after 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably because you're a single mom and that kid is bad.
It feels so stupid to be crying over this, but because, you know, so many people have such like much harder lives, but I don't know, I feel like I work so hard and I'm trying to
I work so hard and didn't really get that far.
make everyone else around me so happy, and who takes care of me, you know. Single
It's supposed to be your husband.
family home, loving partner, and 2 kids. That's all I want, and why is that so hard for me? Because I'm sitting alone in this messy house, alone, I guess waiting for people to start showing up. It's very emotional. Yeah, I was supposed to start moving at 9.
Good Lord. This is the life that these women live, bro, and lack of purpose. What is going on here?
I wanted to make a very quick, serious video. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I stopped really quick to hold my daughter. If you are new to my TikTok, my name is...
All right, I can go ahead and skip her. She whispering.
As a single mom myself, why are there so many single moms?
Okay, let me stop you there. The stupidity
Stupid.
you are exuding is wild work. Why don't you tell us? You're a single mom.
Why is it so normalized? Is it a society thing, a generational thing? Like, what is it?
It's dumb women letting dudes skeet in them without contraception. That's what it is. It's a pretty simple equation. This is something we learned in middle school.
There is no way to avoid being a single mom, and I don't.
Big back, big back.
It's like the prophecy has been foretold. There's no way to avoid being a single mom. Yes, there is. I can think of a lot of ways. Don't have sex. That's number one. Abstinence is probably a pretty easy one first. I don't know. Put one in the chat if you agree. Number two, you know, what is it? Be on the pill, be on the bar, do something. There's a lot of different ways.
It's embarrassing to have a baby dad that acts like a baby mom. It's fucking ghetto.
So you're saying that a baby dad acting like a baby mom, so that means the baby moms are usually the ones acting out?
Shots fired!
And they're the ones that are embarrassing? Like, I'll tell you right now, the eyelashes and the lips, this is just a bad look.
I've been trying to be funny with that. For a little story time. Okay, this man lives an hour away, basically. Every other weekend is his weekend. Halfway point that we have set in our order is his mom's house. 3 months ago, this man texts me and says, my mom moved and it's gonna have to be to my house. So he expected me to drive an hour every time. On Friday is our drop off and pick up is Sunday. Does not give me any gas money. He doesn't let me know what the fuck the plan is, right? Okay, cool. So usually that means he's not getting him. So my son asked me to go to a fucking birthday party. I let my son go to the birthday party. Last minute he wants to say, yeah, I want him. Okay, well, you call your son and you let him know you're about to come pick him up. Why do I have to call him? Let's fast forward. Junior calls him, tells him, hey, Dad, I want to go to the birthday party.
Are we surprised that a woman that has lip filler, like this much lip filler in her lips, is making bad decisions? I'm really not surprised at this point.
That it's funny and sends me this text message. Order is pick up, drop off at his mom's house. Says, and it could be altered. But mind you, my dad has Junior because they're going to a birthday party. My dad, I say, Dad, he wants Junior to be dropped off at his mom's house at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna come get him. It's the good dad that I have says, no, T, don't worry about it. I'll drop him off at his mom's house. He's already here and he's having fun. It's okay. Gets to his house at 7:30 this morning. Drops Junior off. He texts my phone 9 o'clock. So that's 2 hours or whatever. Didn't drop Junior off. My dad, I said, Dad, you said that you dropped Junior off this morning, right? He said, yeah, I dropped him off. I knocked on his mom's door. I dropped him off. Junior is at your mom's house. He texts me this. You didn't drop Junior off. Why the fuck does it matter? Y'all don't understand what this man has put me through. Last year, this man was trying to take custody of my son and put me on child support. Every single mom knows how it feels when you try so hard to make sure your child...
I tried so hard, but didn't get really that far. I'm sorry, dude. It's like somebody falling over something they put in front of themselves. Like, oh, I put this obstacle in front of myself. I tripped on it, fell, broke my arm, and I'm supposed to feel bad for you. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, free. Sit. Wait. Free. Go to your place. Yeah, I'm not feeling bad for somebody that gave themselves a self-inflicted wound. This is self-mutilation here. Nobody forced you to lay in bed with this man and have his child, but yet here you are. That's kind of the story. It's truly sad. It really is. Because the thing is, man, it's the kids, in my opinion, that get the short end of the stick. The parents, yeah, cool. You're an adult. Deal with it, dude. But it's the parents that, I mean, it's the kids that really got to suffer a lot from this. Let's go to the comments of the previous video. Let's see how old you guys are. How old are you? So old, when I was a child, the Dead Sea was just sick. Oh my God. It's going to be hard to top this comment. 39, 38, 46, 41. So old, I knew Burger King when he was still a prince. Jesus. 39, 31, 29, 40, 72, and married 43 this December. Both are a work in progress. I love it. I was promised this age 3,000 years ago. Old enough that if I got, oh my God, 32 and a half, 67, 22, about to be 23, 31, 45, 25, 59, 23, 32, 28. Wow, we got some good varying ages. Ninja Bones is 48. Okay, Ninja Bones, I know you be watching. No way would I ever date a girl with a neck tattoo, especially if it says Lucky. Oh, she's got that lucky throat. About time. It's an epidemic of females in their 30s that are single. Thanks for finally acknowledging that. Let's buy a used car and not drive it until the warranty expires. Oh my God. Would you guys date a single mother, chat? Huh? It's a low-hanging fruit. I always say recreational use only. It's a lot easier than you think. A lot easier than you think. But ain't that right, Lokes?
Won't they do?
He's like, just keep the treats coming. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.
All right, next one, and we're gonna call it a night.
Ozempic, GLP-1, semaglutides, peptides. What's next, dude? What kind of tides are we doing? Are we going to go back to doing Tide Pods? You know what I mean? But in my opinion, Ozempic is just proof that people would rather do anything than just diet and exercise. Let's get off into this, dude.
You're taking a GLP-1. Do not reach out to me for coaching. Let me explain to you what your doctor's not telling you.
We got Ozempic coaches now. Okay, this is getting wild.
Probably because he himself doesn't even know. He's just trying to line his pockets. When you take a GLP-1, what it does is slow down your digestion. Why do you guys think, oh my God, it turns off the food noise? Why do you think it turns off your food noise? When you take a GLP-1, it slows down your digestion. So all of the food that you eat, instead of digesting, metabolizing through your system quickly and exiting, it is staying in your stomach longer and longer. It just slows it down.
So the food is just sitting in there rotting.
Your body keeps thinking, we're full, we're full, we're full. There's food, there's food, there's food. That's why you guys are having no food noise and you're not eating. Now, the insane part about all of this is the quicker your metabolism is, the more weight you keep off your body. So listen to me when I tell you a fast metabolism keeps you lean, and GLP-1 is purposely slowing down your metabolism. So this is why I don't want people on GLP-1 in my program. I'm seeing a
Wait, in your program? Oh, so you're a coach as well? You can't make this stuff up, dude.
Theme where people are applying for coaching and putting in my coaching application, I'm on a GLP-1 and I want to come off of it. Here's the thing, you've already done the damage. People who have been on the GLP-1 for 6 to 12 months, they've done internal damage. Now they want to come off, right? They did the instant gratification to get the weight off. They think to themselves, I know you women, I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to do it just for a handful of months to get the weight off. And then I'm going to maintain it. I'm going to keep the weight off. I'll eat healthy after. I'll get it off really quickly and then I'll do the things to keep it off.
No, you won't, because you already got bad habits.
Big back, big back.
You got big back habits.
That's not how this works. You guys are causing internal damage. You guys are slowing down your metabolism, and then you want to come off of it, and then you want to work with a coach whose only job is to speed up your metabolism. But guess what? Your metabolism has been altered, and it is super duper duper slow. It's not burning fat for fuel. So then what happens? You come into my program. I've already seen it 3 times, which is why I said no more. You guys come into my program eating 800 calories a day because you had no food noise. You were on GLP-1. Okay, you have no food noise. Now you come in, and I'm like, well, shit, she's definitely nutrient deficient. She's not getting what she needs. I have to increase her calories. And even though I only take you from 800 to 1,000 calories, just a small little stepping stone, and I start increasing your protein, guess what happens? You start gaining weight. And then you start freaking out because, oh my God, you can't gain a pound when you lost it incorrectly, and now you're mad when we're trying to fix the problem. So no, people who are on GLP-1, please don't apply for my coaching. It's nothing against you. I love you guys. Your doctors aren't even telling you.
I'm just saying, dude, if it sounds too, this is something I was taught at the ripe old age of like 10 years old. Little Levi, if it sounds too good to be true, guess what, buddy? It probably is. And you're telling me there's a shot you can put in your tuchus meat that makes you just melt fat away. Like, bro, this whole Ozempic stuff is just making people look ridiculous, too.
Would you inject insulin if you weren't diabetic?
No, I wouldn't.
No. Because
this is stuff that I saw a documentary a long time ago. This is something that bodybuilders do to like cut weight. I don't know if they're doing Ozempic or whatever, but they inject insulin in their bodies to help lose weight.
Exactly what happens. Your blood sugar crashes, your brain runs out of fuel, seizures, coma, death. It's not a maybe, it's a cascade. So why are people injecting peptides like it's the next wellness trend? Peptides are signaling molecules. And when you send a signal, your body responds. All of it. Not just the tissue you're targeting. You're talking about hormone release, immune
I'll make a hormone.
modulation, collagen synthesis, neurological function, all firing at the same time from one injection in a body that didn't even ask for the signal in the first place. And no peptide signal operates in isolation. You push one pathway, you're pushing hundreds. Maybe thousands.
I mean, you just got to be smarter than that. And then there's all these celebrities that are doing Ozempic and doing GLP-1s, and they look... Have you seen Kelly Osbourne recently, bro? Have you seen her face? Bro, it is bad, brother. It is bad. This is her. That's her right there. Isn't that insane? I'm just saying, dude. It's bad. Celebrities on Ozempic. Like the whole celebrity thing of people being on Ozempic. You got Ariana Pequeño. I don't even know who that is. Ice Spice. What's her name? Meghan Trainor. You know, all these people getting on Ozempic. Lizzo's probably on it. You know, I just don't get why people are doing it. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But people aren't listening. That's what's so crazy to me. Celebrity. Let's just look up some more celebrities. Celebrities on Ozempic. It just, some of these people look ridiculous. Like what is this?
Chrissy Teigen.
Like what do we have? What do we have here? Sharon Osbourne's on it. Who else is on it? Oh, even Serena Williams is slinging this stuff now. You know, like just look at this thumbnail here. Jonah Hill looking like a lesbian. You got Pamela Henderson, and what's his name? Bradley Pooper. Like, what are we? Like, why are we doing this to ourselves? I don't get the whole fascination with wanting to look deathly skinny, and to be able to, like, everybody's neck looks like this. Have you noticed that? Everybody got the veiny neck. Just do diet and exercise, bruh. You don't need to do all this stuff. Oh, what's her name? What's this chick's name? I've seen her in something. No, who is this? What's her freaking name? What's this chick's name? God, what's her name? Look at all that weight. She was the original Big Back Chick in all the movies, though. You know what I mean? Like this, you gotta realize that if you're gonna try to lose the weight quickly, you're gonna have some bad things happen to your body. Oh, here's some celebrities. Let's look at these guys. Before and after Ozempic. Katy Perry. What's his nuts? Oh my God. Oh geez. Sharon Osbourne. Oh God. Jessica Simpson. Oh my God.
Oh man,
yeah. That's looking bad, brother. That's looking real bad. But there's some serious health things that are going on right now, and I think people are just now. It's kind of like when vapes came out. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Remember when vapes came out? Everybody's like, dude, vaping is just a safer alternative to smoking. And then 10 years later, they're like, kids are dropping dead at the age of 17 because they're sucking on a vape all day. The same thing's going to happen with Ozempic. In 10 years, we're going to look back and be like, wow, how stupid were we thinking that people that weren't diabetic were going to inject insulin and it was going to be good for you? Like, come on, dude. The surprising side effect of Ozempic nobody talks about.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he say Ozempic penis?
Hold on.
Right in the balls.
No. You take these GLP-1s, you lose so much weight, your suprapubic fat goes down, your medial inner thigh fat goes down, all of the fat around your junk goes down, your penis is much bigger.
Bro, I don't know if I need another 8 inches. I've already got 8. Why would I need 8 more?
There's much more junk in the trunk, as opposed to the negative side effects of Ozempic face, Ozempic body, Ozempic vulva, Ozempic penis, baby.
There's the ad.
There's the ad for guys to get on.
Collab with Extend.
Bruh, no, ain't no way. I don't suggest anybody. Now, if you're a diabetic, it's a great alternative. My stepfather, who is a diabetic, is on it. It's doing well for him, right? Helping him keep the weight off. But I've had other family members that started losing eyesight because they were on GLP-1s when they shouldn't have been. Ozempic face was the only distraction to the real problem.
That was just a distraction. Wait till you hear this. A massive study with 16 million users found that these people were 9 times more likely to get pancreatitis. I've taken care of many people with pancreatitis. It is painful, expensive, and it really sucks. That is not just a common little side effect. They also had a 4 times greater risk of bowel obstruction and 3.5 times risk of stomach paralysis. What you're hearing on the news about this is too little, too late. But somehow the conversation keeps getting reduced to celebrity before and after pictures and their saggy skin. Why is...
Oh my God, who is this chick? She looks like a bug that just got stepped on.
Shots fired!
Poor baby.
that? Because if people in the media started asking harder questions, like what happens when you chemically force the body to stop eating so much by slowing digestion? It's because these conversations get really uncomfortable really fast. But here's the part that should really make you stop scrolling. While the public and the media were celebrating this miracle breakthrough, major financial institutions are projecting this category to just explode. I'm talking.
I mean, shocker. Capitalist country. Most everybody's fat. I've got a whole theory on this. After she talks about it, I'm going to talk about it.
10x explosion here. From $5 billion in 2020 to $50 billion in 2030. Read that again.
Wow.
Tens of billions of dollars, and for who exactly? This isn't just a health trend, this is an economic gold rush. So ask yourself this. If the money behind these drugs is potentially that massive, do you really think the media is going to investigate any little side effect?
No. Well, it's the trifecta, right? You got the pharmaceutical companies working with the food companies working with the medical industry. Okay, so first of all, the food that they give you is meant to make you sick. Okay, I'm being very vague here and very broad here. The food makes you fat and sick. The pharmaceutical companies say, oh, you're going to need surgery. Great, you go get surgery, gastric bypass, whatever. And then you have to stay on medication for the rest of your life. Or it goes the other way around, right? The food makes you sick, then you have to be on medication, and then one day the medication makes you have surgery. So it all ends up either surgery, medication, or medication, then surgery. So there's the trifecta, right? They've realized now that... Oh, and look at this. Ozempic has officially stopped being a magic pill and is now destroying bones. It's killing your bone density. This is insane to me. So that's my whole hypothesis. We live in such a capitalist country now that they understand that and in the past maybe 10 to 20 years, the people that run the food industry have been saying, how do we make people as fat as possible? That's why 60% of people are overweight and 40% of those people are obese. So now we have the fat problem, right? Great. All right, we got everybody fat. Now, how do we help everybody melt the fat off? Now we give them GLP-1s. Now we give them Ozempic. But then there's going to be side effects of that they're going to need, like that chick said, you're going to get pancreatitis, you're going to have surgery, and they're going to go right back, and then the food's going to make you sick again, and then it's going to the pharmaceutical. It's a vicious cycle. That's why you have to change your lifestyle. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You have to change your lifestyle, and you have to eat good. You have to diet and exercise. Dude, I'm 6'2", 180 pounds. I've never weighed more than 200 pounds in my entire life. I'm tall and skinny. If you ever see me, I'm tall and skinny. A lot of people see me. I'm 35 years old. I'm about to be 36 in September. A lot of people see me. They meet me for the first time. And they go, man, how old are you? 27, 28? Nah, dude, almost 36. I'm old enough to be your freaking dad. Not going to be your grandpa. I'm so freaking old. But it's because I take care of myself. There's people that are 10 years younger than me that look 10 years older than me because they're overweight. I'm telling you guys, man, diet, exercise is really not that hard. GHKCU peptide side effects.
I want to share something different. This isn't about mindset. I actually want to share my experience with peptides. So basically, I started taking GHKCU, which is the copper peptide. Obviously, take it at my own risk. After about 2 months, I noticed my cycle was a bit different. It was getting shorter. And then I went to Japan for a holiday. And when I was flying home from Japan, I got my period early. I'm on the flight, and basically my period pain is so bad. I got up to go to the bathroom and I blacked out. I literally blacked out. The pain was so bad. It was shooting down my legs and up my stomach. A few weeks later, same thing happened again. I was curled over in my bed for a couple of hours. I could not move. I was in the same amount of pain. I went to my doctor. I got some scans done. And with the ultrasound results, I was diagnosed with ovarian cysts. And in my left ovary, I had some endometriosis, which I've never had in my life. I have always been a very regular period girl. I've never had any issues with my cycles. My cycle has always been very healthy. So this was very different for me.
Yeah, who would have thought, man? You inject a substance into your body that hasn't been studied extensively and something happens. It's a shock, dude. It's a shock, man. That's why I've always been so hesitant to anything that comes out like this. I saw the peptides, and I started getting into the peptides. I was like, man, maybe I should do some peptides. But I was like, let me just pump the brakes here. Let me wait about 5 years to see all the bad stories that come out, and then, I'll probably never do it. It's why I'll never do steroids. I'll never do peptides. I'll never be on Ozempic. I'll just diet and exercise. I'll eat good food, walk steps, go to the gym. It's really that simple. It's tried and true, really. It's just tried and true. Avery in shock after revealing deadly disease from Ozempic.
Doctor's office. I went to get a checkup,
because I've been off of Ozempic for 2 months now, and I just wanted to see if my body was in better condition, if there were
Yeah, it's not going to be. There's going to be some permanent damages, honey.
any permanent damages. Kind of in shock right now because I wasn't expecting this, but I guess Ozempic can cause bone density loss, and I didn't think that that would happen to me because I was only on it for a year.
You can do a lot of things for a year. If you ate cheeseburgers, double meat, double cheese for a year, you would have a big back.
Big back, big back.
A year is a long time. A very long time. To do something consistently, go to the gym for a year. Watch your body change. If she would have just dieted and exercised for a year, think about where she'd be at.
But I have significant bone loss. I have osteoporosis and osteopenia, so that I don't know, there's like several of them that I have. I wasn't expecting that, but that's what happens if you
Cheat the system and try to cheat biology. God does not reward that. These neck tats. I'm telling you guys, once you see another woman with a neck tat, just whatever it says. We had another one the other day that said lucky. She had a lucky throat. She's got a heavenly throat.
Hey, I want some, and they're like, okay. Like, they don't give a damn out in California, okay? They don't give a So I knew a few people that were on it, and I was like scared, and they were like, no. You could take a really low dosage, and all it does is suppresses your hunger a little bit. That's what they said. They were like, all it does is suppresses your hunger a little
Take a shot of apple cider vinegar. That'll suppress your appetite.
bit. And that's my problem, is that I'm too hungry. I'm too hungry. So I said,
big back, big back.
Okay, well, that don't sound too bad. I said, so I just eat 3 normal meals a day instead of eating 20 snake meals a day, like a snake, how they eat like 20 mice at one time. Like, that's me, bitch. So I was like, okay, maybe that'll be nice. They inject the friggin' shot into me, right? They inject the shot into me, a very low dosage, by the way. I go home, I'm like, okay, cool. I wake up the next day, bitch, you would have thought I had a stomach bug. My stomach hurt so bad. I was shitting, my stomach was in knots. I was so nauseous. I was so effing nauseous, okay?
Well, I mean, if you're nauseous, I guess you won't eat, huh? If you're nauseous and pooping, I guess you won't eat. I mean, it's just, it's so hard to feel bad for these people. Now, if you're a diabetic, I understand it, bro. But if you're not a diabetic, why in the fart cheeks would you ever get on something that's meant for people that have diabetes, bro?
Town left her peptides in my fridge. And she was like, oh, I don't need it back. Like, you can just use it. So I look in her little case. Look at this peptide. I don't know anything about heroin, but like, I would imagine that there's heroin that looks a little more professional than this. I don't know. And I was like,
honey, you put lip fillers in your face, and you probably have Botox in your forehead. I don't think you really care as much as you think you're trying to say you care.
Shots fired!
You get this. And she goes, this guy, he's the best in the business. He's a Little League coach who does peptides on the side.
That doesn't sound sketchy at all. Yeah, my son's Little League coach has a little peptide business. You know, some of the best prices in Orange County, really. You can't make this stuff up, dude.
His name is Mikey from Sacramento.
I was close.
I was like, Little League? Peptides on the side? I would think that, like, selling something that humans inject into their bodies should be, like, the primary, and then Little League would be on the side. And I know that there's going to be people who are saying I'm making this up. I wish I was making this up. For my friend's sake, I would love...
That's what's crazy is people are stupid enough to inject that stuff. But, you know, people do heroin and they don't care. People shoot up meth and they don't care. I mean, hell, my dad does meth. He doesn't care, you know what I mean?
Do y'all not think it's weird that the price of groceries just keep going up and up and up, and then the price of GLP-1s keep going down, 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 down? I mean, I just cannot help but think that it's got to be related.
I'll be $1,487.56.
Dude, for real, the grocery store is crazy right now. It is insane how expensive stuff is, bro. Every time Cass goes, I'm like, how much was it? She's like, $2.50. I was like, God.
Peptides. Peptides is a big one.
All these health influencers out there sticking themselves in the neck and sticking themselves with this, with peptides, they are self-vaccinating themselves. Oh, you didn't know? The peptides are made by Pfizer and backed by Billy Gates. That's what's funny. So,
uh-oh, they're making the frickin' frogs gay. It's not gonna be good, brother. Like I said, in another 5 to 10 years, we're gonna see all the real big side effects of Ozempic and GLP-1s, and it's not gonna be good. Ozempic is reptile venom.
You, it was venom. I didn't know it was venom. I looked it up. What kind of drug is this? Oh, it's a GLP-1 drug. What the hell does GLP-1 drug mean? Never heard that in my life. Holy crap, it comes from the venom of a lizard? I want to ask you, all of you at home.
What?
How many of you are convinced that you or your loved ones are overweight and diabetic because you have a Gila monster venom deficiency? And oh my God, God forgot to put enough of that damn Gila monster's venom in your body, and you ran out. Now you're fat and overweight and you're diabetic. So now you need to inject that venom inside your body every week, once a week. This is the insanity you live in. This is the deception you live in. Just because they called it Wegovy and Ozempic and said it was FDA approved, did I go, oh, it must be safe and effective. I don't know why these people's stomachs are being paralyzed and why they say they're going to develop cancer in their thyroid after a year.
And yo, that's crazy. It's lizard venom? That's what it is? This is the Gila monster? Danish pharmaceutical company Novo Nordisk, inspired by scientific discoveries involving a human gut hormones and a Gila monster venom. What? It was first approved by the FDA in 2017 to treat type 2 diabetes. Human gut hormones. Research began in the late 1980s and the 1990s studying GLP-1, a natural human gut hormone that triggers insulin release when blood sugar is high. Lizard venom inspiration. Because natural human GLP-1 breaks down in the body within minutes, scientists looked at the Exendin 4A stable, similar peptide found in a Gila monster saliva, which helped point the way towards longer-lasting treatments. That's the venom of what a GLP-1 is? Bro, what? Oh my God. That is insane. The Gila monster? What? What's that?
Objectively terrible. So a woman has now died from NAD injections in the Bronx. Earlier this year, 2 women landed themselves in the hospital when they were injected with peptides at a Vegas conference. Anyone who does not trust Big Pharma, who does not trust the FDA, I want you to know that right now there is a panel happening on peptides, and they are evaluating whether a couple of peptides should be allowed into the market. And guess who's on the panel? 6 of them are people with financial interests in selling peptides. This is not allowed in most panels. You are not allowed to have financial interests. And so for all the hemming and the hawing about how corrupt the FDA is because they're all paid off by Big Pharma and doctors are all paid off by Big Pharma, we're watching America's health be co-opted by Big Wellness.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, they all work in tandem, bro. What I tell you guys, chat, they all work in tandem. Pharmaceutical companies, the hospitals, the food industry, they all work together, brother. It's all in tandem. More. All right, let's go. Woman goes viral after posting her paycheck video. Let's see what you guys do for work and how much do you make. Proud city mail carrier for 4 years. I grossed $4,500 a month, and that's without any overtime. Grossed over $78,000 last year before USPS lost contract with Amazon. I literally lived at work. Brutal. I'm a machinist on a railroad. Base pays around $89K. Appreciate the transparency, my dude, as much as it hurt to see. Yeah, if you guys go to this video, I break down how much I make on YouTube. So I'm one of those guys. I like that Osmongold does that, so I like to do it. Industrial electrician, $200K a year. That's, hey, you make him some bank. If you listen to her, her husband makes a little more than her. If you actually draw out the budget they combined, should have been over $1,350 left over. I'm not sure what part of the video that is. All these young women love to say, it's so scary being in America right now. Little girl, you've never left your darn hometown. Offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. $170K, and I train military fighter jet pilots. Wow. Industrial electrician, I make $200K last year. I'm a pipe welder at Newport News Shipbuilding working on Virginia and Columbia class subs. I work 60 hours. I bring home after taxes $3,500 a week. Oh, you're doing pretty well then. You're doing pretty well. That's a lot. Yeah, that's really good money, dude. $3,500 a week is great money. That's famously well-paying government job. Right on. Back 1970s, 1980s, children did not have their own bedrooms. They had to share. Bunk beds were very popular. Only rich children had their own bedroom. Yep, I make about $5.50 a week. You have to budget. You produce a product that the public wants. Get out of debt. No car payment. I'm in radiology at a hospital. $140K. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. $2K a month in my saving. $2K a month in my 401K. Dude, there you go. Get that 401K. $50 bills are the new $20 bills. And the way you got to spend it on top of all this. Elevator mechanic, $94 an hour. Golly. An elevator mechanic, almost $100 an hour? Trucker. Shout out to all the truckers. $180K so far this year. Not bragging. I just worked my butt off. Dude, these truckers got to grind. After taxes, I probably only make about $40K a year at best. That dude, I'm an operator. At 58, 58-year-old power plant operator. My pay as a journeyman also varies between $50 to $58 an hour. Currently, I'm at $54 an hour. I'm 16. I work retail right now, $15 an hour. Better than what I made. I worked at Kroger and got $7.50 or $7.25 an hour. McDonald's not meant to live on. Yeah, that's true. What else do we got here? Evening, sir. 1 meal a day, and the sports stadiums are full. If you don't make more than $30 an hour, you're a slave today. Your money went to Israel. What? Truck driver, $125K a year. So you guys do quite a bit. Hit that right, Looks. Free. Sit. Shake. Good boy. Free. Go to your place. And the reason I showed you guys my analytics is just to show you, like, this is how much I make. And I feel like it's thanks to you guys I make this much money. Like, I would feel so disingenuous if I didn't show you, because you're the reason I'm able to make this kind of money is because you watch. And if you didn't watch, then I wouldn't make them. So it's like, I don't know. And I've watched some Osmond Gold, and I'm like, Osmond Gold always shows off his analytics. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to let you guys know how much I make. What am I trying to hide? I pay my taxes. I got nothing to hide. I'm transparent with everything else, so why not be transparent with that? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.
I'm gonna call it night. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, goodness gracious. I gotta go to bed. Till next time.